Hey.
You gotta put
Hey,
that
we're live. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I was just playing with my Xbox. Sorry.
Put that down.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Iconic Video Games Podcast. I'm your host, Axel1324.
And I'm Doggy Dog 420.
That's right. And Doggy,
Yeah.
4 years, 200
4 years,
episodes of you and
Yes.
I being on this podcast, brother. It's been a long time.
Yeah, doesn't seem like a long time, but yeah, we
It
have
really doesn't.
persevered the times.
You know, if you remember, Doggy, when we were first planning this podcast, I was thinking I would only have enough topics for like a year or two, I said.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to go 3 years. Definitely not 4 years, but we have not run out of stuff to talk about and games to think about. So, yeah, 4 years, man. That's awesome. 200 episodes.
Yeah.
You've done it, bro.
Talking about iconic video games. We have covered so many topics, if you will, and you know, we've answered so many questions of what's the greatest game or music of a certain time. You know, we've made that definitive list for you, and that's what we're here for. And yeah, and now here's to 200 more. You know, I think we got about 200 more subjects in us. So
I hope so. I know that we already have enough topics to go into next year.
Yeah, we got. Yeah, we really have. We've got a lot to go. So.
That's right. That's right. But of course, Doggy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody. Help us get to that 500 mark. Be sure to share this out with your friends. We appreciate everybody who shares this out.
That's right.
So Doggy, another week has passed us by. What have you been playing this week?
Let's see. I've been playing good old Helldivers.
Yeah.
Helldivers. I think you like that game too, right? If I'm not mistaken.
A little.
Some Dragon Age Veilguard. Trying to try to finish that up hopefully before Ninja Gaiden 4 next week. But that
game is gonna take over my life.
I can't wait for that to come out. And I also tried out that Ball X Pit game, which I didn't much care for myself. I'm about on the verge of beating it.
Of beating it, yeah.
Yes.
The doggy dog way, right?
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, I didn't like that one. But yeah, Helldivers and Dragon Age has been pretty much the bulk.
I understand. Hold on, let me do this. So I tried to get back into Metaphor Refantasio, right? Because I want to finish it. I'm almost there. But then I looked at my stats. I'm like, why haven't I finished this game? I have 75 hours on this game, Doggy. And I know I still have like another 10 to 20 hours left.
Okay.
And I'm just like, do I want to dedicate 100 hours to this game or just move on? And I don't know. We'll see. I might install it onto my new Xbox here, play it at lunch at work or something, you know?
Right.
But we'll see what I end up doing. Yeah. Right. Yeah. But I have been playing a lot of Helldivers, as you know, Doggy.
Yeah.
Gotta dive. Gotta go in for daily dives. Yesterday was the first time since I bought Helldivers that I didn't play Helldivers.
Oh.
Yesterday's the first day
since August 26th.
I bought it.
Oh, since you bought it. Okay, since you bought it.
Which was day one on Xbox.
So yeah, August 26th. Okay.
That I haven't played it. And I'm itching, man. I'm itching. Got any more of those orbitals there, Doggy? You got any more of them? You know, like
right? Yeah, the samples and stuff. Get some samples so I can upgrade the ship. Yeah. That game's. The more you play it, the better you get at it. You know, the better gear or the better stratagems, the better make your ship. It just it's so addictive. Yeah, if that play loop grabs you, it does, and
it does.
Yeah, I know quite a few of you that grabbed you super hard. You know, like I love it and stuff, but you guys are, that's like gaming crack, for you guys. I mean, really, for lack of a better word.
I gotta do my missions of Helldivers.
Yeah. But hey, that's cool. I'm glad that game turned out to be way better than a lot of people expect, or maybe it was as good as
it's just so different from the first one, man, and it's so good.
Yeah. I think it's got a long life. I think they
could still add so many more.
They did a great job with that game. I'm not even usually a fan of those kind of games, but that one's cool. And you play with cool friends, and it makes makes it all the much better, you know. So even
Abs-
though, playing with some randoms is cool. It's cool no matter what. It's a great game. If you know, you know, as they say.
So I also played Ball Cross Pit. I like it. It's definitely a nice little time waster game. I don't know if I'm gonna play it a whole lot, but I'll play it a little bit here and there. Not bad. And then but I played this little game that nobody told me about. This indie that just caught me by surprise with how authentic it is to the source material, and that's RoboCop Rogue City. I loaded it up on my Xbox, and I can't believe nobody ever told me about how good this game is.
Nobody ever said nothing about that one.
Nothing, man, nothing.
Uh-uh.
I don't know what my friends play, but it's not good games.
Man, I wish I had played that game. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like it wasn't one of my favorite games last year. Yeah, no, yeah. He's along. Welcome to the party. It's great, isn't it?
It's pretty dang good. So far, what I've played is so good. Yeah.
Like I was saying, man, if you want to feel like a badass, play that game.
And the music, and the menu screen, they play the
yeah.
But they play it on piano,
yeah.
Ding, ding,
It's cool, yeah.
And then when you get into some action, they're like, da, 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 da. Oh my God, it's so cool.
Absolutely, yeah. And yeah, the gunplay, it is fun. And just the farther you get into it, it just gets just more over the top and just, you're more of a badass as you go along. Of course. So, yeah.
And of course, I have been playing on my new Xbox. That's right, my white Asus ROG Xbox Ally. Not the X, just the Ally. They should have called this the Ally S. Is really what they should have called.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I've been playing on it. So I played RoboCop on it. It runs it pretty good. Medium settings with AMD FSR 3 on it. This thing is capable of FSR 4, but RoboCop doesn't have a FSR 4 option. So whatever. But I'm going to try the other upscalers to see which one I like the best. And RoboCop wasn't even rated for this device. So I'm like, yeah, download this one. Let's see what I can push the limits to. And I'm playing at around between 30 to 40 frames per second on battery mode, 15 watts. And then I loaded up Starfield. Dude, Starfield.
Yeah,
it is optimized for this thing. Like Xbox optimized their first party games like crazy for this thing. Cool. Starfield looks amazing on this. For the little screen, I mean, I'd have to like do a digital foundry and do a super zoom to be able to tell the difference,
Right. Yeah.
Zoom in 300 times. But of course, I'm not going to do that. And you know me, I'm a Starfield guy. So if I say Starfield runs good, it really does.
Yeah. Right.
Yep. RoboCop, Starfield, Ball Cross Pit.
And RoboCop's UE5, so I mean,
yeah,
that's running good, no stutters. Because I mean, when it was running on Xbox, I was playing on Series X, it'd run at 60 and stuff, but it would have like stuttery times. So if that's running even smoother, then there you go. See, you're getting a better play experience with that. So, man, I'm happy for you, man. Anybody in the chat that got that, if you got that, I'm happy for you.
It's amazing. It's the handheld I always wanted.
I'm jealous. In a way, I don't need a handheld, but man, it looks so cool and everybody enjoying it, so. And it's been the talk of the town. Whether you love it or hate it, you're talking about it. Yeah, that's
Woo. Yeah. People get strong opinions, have strong opinions about it, but we're here just to talk about games.
Yeah,
we'll talk about the console on Sunday.
Yeah, there you go. If you want strong opinions, tune in Sunday.
Sunday, right? Yeah. So give me a few more days to mess with it and get the nuance of it. I didn't get a review copy. I bought this. So yeah.
But yeah.
Let's check in with the iconic chat though. 200 episodes, chat. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here, being iconic. Man,
it changed to the at things.
What at things? Oh yeah, I see that. Weird.
I know.
I don't know why I did that. Is there a way for me to undo that? Let me see.
No, I don't think you can.
Is it in settings?
You can check it out real quick and see if maybe they beta.
Let me see. Show.
I remember it did that. It did that to Dirt's channel for a while, and then it was hard to talk to people because they had those ads and it had like weird channel names and stuff instead of their real names.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can take it off. It'll just go away eventually. Like
weird. All right, so Fastback OG says iconic video games. What's up, Fastback? Thanks so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Outbreak Games. I'm gonna look at these guys' names over here. Outbreak Gamers says, congratulations on episode 200. Everybody subscribe, like, and share it out. Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing that information. Outbreak Gamers, you are the real MVP. Oh, snap. The money's in the house. Shout out to Pink Pickles.
What's up? What's up? What's up? The money.
The
money is
money,
here,
that's
yeah.
right. Pink
I hear the
Pickles
$1 Million
money is in the
Man
house.
song going on. Yeah, we can't play it, but yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. She says, hey, everyone. And she says, congratulations on 200 episodes. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Maui Moto is in the house. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, hey, guys, just out of curiosity, will you be doing a review or show on DAO 4? What's DAO?
What is it? Let's see. DOW 4.
What's DAO 4? What's DAO 4?
Yeah, what's DOW 4? What is 4? I know we're gonna be like, oh yeah.
You caught me off guard, man.
Yeah.
Dawn of War 4. Dawn of War 4 for Warhammer 40K. Dawn of War 4.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. If I get it, it'll be on Steam, and I'll play it on my computer here because I play RTS with mouse and keyboard. I don't care what anybody says; it's the superior way to play. So yeah, maybe. Right now, I know I'm entering a moment where I am trying to save some money at this time. So yeah, let's see. Why is it doing the ads? It's so weird.
Yeah, like I said, it's done that to other channels and it went away. I thought they took that, they were going to switch to that, and then they decided not to. Hopefully they don't go back to it. But the thing is, we have such a great loyal chat. We can figure you out, even though even though your name's kind of different.
Yeah. Shout out to Rachie. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Says Hell Diapers instead of Hell Divers.
Hell Diapers.
Hell Diapers is an amazing game. Yeah.
That it is. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you drop in that Hell Diaper.
I know this is Cougar Man 69. Yeah. I love Cougar 69.
I love that. No, I laughed when I saw that. That's
What's up, guys? Congratulations on 200 episodes. Thank you so much for that. You are the real MVP. Appreciate it. Yes, Starfield, explore the universe. Absolutely. Shout out to Glinzer. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, but can the Xbox ROG Ally hold open a door as well as a doggy switch? Ooh.
No, the Switch was tailor-made. Tailor-made.
Yeah, it's not designed for that. Yeah,
it's tailor-made. Yeah. So this would actually get used, this. Yeah.
All right. I acknowledge Axel as the head of the table and the tribal chief of Xbox. Ooh, head of the table of like John Wick. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. You are the real MVP. And I acknowledge the Nintendo Switch 2 biggest and greatest fan, Doggy Dog 420. Absolutely. Put him up, Doggy.
I'll put him up. All right.
You
got me there. Yeah, you got
me. Thank you so much for that.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Cougar, man. Love Cougars.
Yeah, hashtag Pink Pickles money. Yep, absolutely. Let's see. Axel, I hope you win your fantasy league. I'm counting on you. I lost last week, but I'm fighting back this week. We'll see, man. All right. So, okay. So the topic for the 200th episode is actually a continuation of last week's topic.
A series.
And it is the episode 2 of the best in the series. So we are taking a series. So let's talk about Mario. Now, Mario, we have so many games we separated into 3D Mario and 2D Marios. Which one is the best in that series, right? You can only pick one.
Yes. Yeah, there might be so many good ones, but you gotta only pick one. So
yeah. And we're not talking about trilogies or that one's not a true sequel or whatever. We're talking about mainline games.
Right. Yeah, those spin-offs.
So like
have 3 main lines.
Like the best Mario doesn't include Mario Kart. Mario Kart gets its own list. Do you know what I mean?
Right. No Mario Paint.
Yeah, no Mario Paint. Yeah, it doesn't get. And the rule is there has to be at least 3
games.
Games in the series. So now, like Elden Ring has Elden Ring Night Rain, Elden Ring Shadow of the Earth Tree. Those are 3 mainline entries. I get to pick my favorite one. Oh no. Shadow of the Earth Tree is a DLC. It doesn't count. It only has 2 in the main series. So Elden Ring is out.
Yeah, that junk will not be appearing on this show tonight.
No. So that's the way we're doing. So which one of your NBA 2Ks or your
there you go.
Madden's is your favorite in your series? It could include it. We don't care. We don't care.
Just as long as it's got 3 main games
at least.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's so many of them. There's so many. That's why we're doing a series about series.
That's right.
Yeah.
Doggy Dog is gonna go first, and he is gonna tell you about his first pick Which
Yeah.
is the first pick you're going to talk to us about, Doggy?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mass Effect 2. I'm gonna go with Mass Effect 2, man. What a great series. Okay, so the series, of course, 1, 2, and 3, and Andromeda. I did not play Andromeda yet. Most Mass Effect purists don't even like the game and have even told me don't even bother. So, okay, I might try it sometime. But okay, so I haven't played that one, so I can't include that one as. But the Legendary Edition, I played these games for the first time last year. It was that trilogy was my game of the year last year. It was so good. And all three are great. Man, it was hard to. I mean, it really was hard to pick a favorite out of this amazing trilogy. But in this trilogy, we'll just go over it real fast because I know I've talked about it, but you better be ready for an amazing story. Yeah. Those choices that go. I mean, I've just never played something that just your choices, all these side missions, every single thing you better make sure everything's ready, everything you do, everything you say carries over through this whole trilogy and means so much that no playthrough will ever be the same. The replay value on this is just incredible. Man, you're going to find love. You're going to lose best friends. You're going to find great space races. You're going to have stressful events. You're going to be emotionally involved. Man, Axel, do you want to play this yet? Do you want to play this yet? You're going to run across the greatest creatures in space.
What?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Massive. Yeah. Are you wanting to do this yet?
No. I would rather buy a cassette tape polisher than play this game. All right. I would rather buff my mixtapes for enhanced analog clarity than play this. That's right. No, I'm just kidding. I actually haven't played it. I haven't come around to playing it yet. I do own the Legendary Edition. I do own the OG editions. I just have never played it. Just haven't had the time. And God, so many games, man. When I retire, my backlog is going to be through the roof. They're going to be like, "Oh, where'd you go? You go on cruises?" No. What'd you do? I gamed all day, every day.
At that point in time, you should definitely start this trilogy. And you're going to love it because you love space. But I'm going to tell you, okay, so the reason I picked 2 out of all these, because this is a great trilogy, right? So I was just kind of spanning the whole thing, just let trying to talk Axel into playing this. And if you haven't played it in the chat, man, get on that, man. Get on that. Like this, if you don't have Game Pass, this game's like $5.99 for this whole trilogy. It's good. Yeah. I picked 2 because, okay, one's a little rough, I don't know, I guess you say rough around the edges. It's a little harder to navigate. It's not as easy to follow what you're doing. Man, once 2 kicks in, it's got that map that kind of leads you where to go. It's got this menu that shows you all of the side quests. Shows you if you're ready to take that final battle. Because if you go into that final battle not ready, you're just going to lose everything. You're going to lose. And then you might get into the last game, but you're going to have left to left. None of your characters are going to be left, right? So that's, it's the Normandy was so much better. The Normandy was just so awesome. It was an awesome hub. I can't remember even if it was that much of a hub in the first year, but in the second one, the Normandy just, that was you felt at home there, and it's so cool. You make your romances on there, it's trying to, okay, anyway. Yeah, the story I think is the best of the 3. The music I think is the best of the 3. I loved going around and probing on the different planets and picking up materials. I thought that was cool, which they took out of 3, which was cool. Yeah, but I gotta say the biggest and best thing about Mass Effect 2 that sets it apart from all of them, and anybody that's played them will tell you, is, and even like Jago was telling me before he played, he's like, dude, the beginning of 2, just the beginning of the game is worth going through 1 and starting 2 alone. I mean, it is one of the coolest beginnings of a game that you will ever see. So that right there sets it apart. Three's just as awesome as 2 besides that. And I like the ending of 2 too. I like that stressful ending, that final battle sequence that you build up to that whole time, making sure everything was ready. And it was so stressful. You didn't want to lose these people because by the second game, you were so into these characters and stuff, and you hated to send them off, and one of them didn't come back, so and you made the wrong decision. You should have sent this person here and this person there. But oh my gosh, what a great great series. And if I had to pick one, like I said, I had to pick 2 for those reasons. But oh my god, Axel, you love space. Play this. Anybody in chat, if you haven't played Mass Effect Legendary Edition, do it. Do it.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if we'll see if I appreciate this more than my cassette tape polisher. All right, let's see. Glinzer says Kagero Deception 2 is the best of the series. Yeah, no, it's an obscure series. I actually played Kagero on the PS1, and I sold it right away. I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. Not my kind of game.
Thanks for bringing that. That's cool.
But it is. Yeah, I love obscure games. Yeah.
Bring those up, chat. That's awesome, Glinzer.
Cougar Man says Resident Evil 2 remake.
Okay.
Streets of Rage 2, Rayman 2.
Okay.
I love Max Payne 3.
Max Payne 3. I said some Max Payne.
Mr. Middle Black, WCW NWO Revenge, probably.
Those wrestling.
Outbreak Gamers is Web Dave. Oh, that's right. Outbreak Gamers is.
What's up, Web Dave? What's up, Web? I forgot about that.
Coalition. Yeah. Outbreak Gamers. That's right. Sorry, Web Dave.
Thanks for joining us, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're always awesome.
Yeah, you are the real MVP. Yeah. Rachel's over here. Something I was disappointed was the death of Dono Odinda in Part 3. It was the first voice you hear in Mass Effect universe, and he had doubted Shepard. I would love to end with him. How wrong he was. He did pass away. I do remember that. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
Cougar Man says NBA Jam Tournament Edition. I don't know if editions count because it's just a remix of the first one, man. But we'll see. Tricky,
cool.
Street, NBA Street Volume 2. Long live EA Big. Oh yeah.
Okay. Man, you guys.
I tried to be freaky with Trainer. She told me she didn't swing that way. Fear the Rare Trilogy, in my opinion, where the first game is the best. Let's see. Axel loves Mass Effect like Doggy Dog 420 loves the Nintendo Switch too. Oh,
right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You play Mass Effect and all.
Maybe if they release it on the Switch too, I might play it. Maybe.
Is that on there?
Maybe. All right, so now it's my turn.
If they release it on the Intellivision Amigo, I might play it.
Maybe if I can get it as a Play Anywhere title, maybe.
Yeah. All right.
My next game is
Lost Cause here.
Streets of Rage 2. Now, this is a toss-up between Streets of Rage 2 and Streets of Rage 4 for me.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
But I wouldn't have the love for Streets of Rage 4 if it wasn't Streets of Rage 2. Yeah. This game, I mean, what can be said that hasn't been said already on the show about this game? First off, the soundtrack is the best. Yeah. The best 16-bit soundtrack of all time, in my opinion. I just think what they were able to do out of the Sega Genesis sound chip with this game is amazing. And the fighting is amazing. This made you forget about every other beat 'em up that ever existed. Nobody cares about whatever, Final Fight, Fatal Fury, whatever the hell it's called.
Well, you always gotta throw something mean in there, dude. You just can't talk about the game. You always gotta talk about my stuff. Just go on with your.
People might be talking about some Street Fighter 2 crap. Nobody was talking about that. It's all about the bare knuckle.
That's right, baby. There you go.
No. This game, quintessential in my childhood, man. It made me love beat 'em ups so much. It became my go-to. I loaded this game up, and when this game came out, and I was finally able to buy it, I did every chore under the sun to get this game for my birthday or Christmas. I don't remember when I got it. I didn't get it day one, obviously. I was a kid, but I did end up getting it. Love it. Still have it. Still love it. And I still played it. Me and my cousin played this and finished it the other day just for fun. And it took a couple of playthroughs because you got to remember some of the tricks to beat the bosses, right? Mm-hmm. But talk about beat 'em up perfection. Yeah. This game was beat 'em up perfection with the large pixels, the music, the level design, the bad guys. Everything was amazing. And the fact that if you collected so many points, you got extra lives. I know a lot of people didn't do that, but I figured that out. By the time I was done with this game, I would finish with 15 lives. So
yeah.
So yeah. And of course, this guy's playing with my go-to character, Blaze. Yeah, that's right. I played as the girl Blaze.
Right, yeah.
You had an option of Max, Blaze, and
Skate,
and Axel, yeah, and Axel.
I don't know how you forget that.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't look like me. That's how. So yeah, no, this game is amazing, and the bundle combos were great. I loved it, man. I loved it. I can't get enough of it. So yeah, Doggy, tell us why this game is the best in the series.
Yeah, I can't even act like I would trade this off for any piece of junk that we try to talk about. This is this is one of my favorite. I love the side scroller beat 'em up genre. And like you said, this is one of the main reasons why. I mean, I loved Final Fight before this, but when this came out, I remember the first Streets of Rage. It was great and stuff, but it didn't have these big characters like this, these big sprites. Oh my god! Okay, like you said, the music soundtrack. I would say, greatest 16-bit soundtrack ever. It's even still in one of the greatest soundtracks ever, especially in my book. In my book, we're naming off top five soundtracks ever. This is in the top 3. This is the upper echelon of it. Yeah, like the levels are so great. Like, how cool is this? We're going down from an elevator in the mound of a baseball field. This is so cool. The levels were so great. The fighting was just so excellent. I like the bare knuckle. You had because you had to put like Street Fighter kind of moves in there to do it. So it kind of gave you that fighting game feel along with it. Me and my brother would play this, and I've said this before. We'd play this on Mania mode. I don't know if that was unlocked from the beginning or if you had to unlock it or something.
Right.
But you put on Mania mode, and it was just enemies everywhere, and even just the lowest dude had a lot of power and stuff. And I just loved that mindless beating up these punks, and we were just so used to this game. When we played it, we rented this game so much we could have bought it 3 times over before we actually bought it. But yeah, like you said, I still play this sometimes. I can still play this anytime and enjoy it. You don't have to change anything about they don't have to have this.
There's nothing they could have done better.
Yeah, just have the original Jesus. Yes, and into Streets of Rage 4. Yes, what a great game. What a great game that paid homage to this game right here. I mean, a lot of the soundtrack came from this. They even had the power bars there for a while. I don't know why they took that away, but they even had the power bars from Streets of Rage 2. A lot of it took just homage from this above most of them. This was all 3 of the original Streets of Rage were great, but Streets of Rage 2 blew them just out of the water because it's just what it was. I mean, there's just no denying. It's no shade on the rest of them. Streets of Rage 2 was just that great, and I don't know if in the rest of my gaming history, the rest of my 30 years of my life, that I'll ever find a better side scroller beat 'em up than Streets of Rage 2.
Yeah, like when I think of beat 'em ups, I always think like, oh, they could have done this better, they could have done that better, and it's because I'm comparing them to this game.
Yeah,
like there are very few games in my world that I've given a 10 and have held a 10. Man, this is the best game I've ever played.
Yep.
And have held for 30 plus years. Yep. That this is the best beat 'em up I've ever played, and it has held for 30 years. That's just crazy. And so that's why, to me, I mean, I don't know if this thing is really 30 years old, but I'm assuming it is.
Yeah, it came out in
92 maybe?
2 or 3. 2.
Yeah.
2. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's over 30 years. Yeah. And so, to me, this game is just utter perfection that I compare every other 2D beat 'em up to.
Yep. Yeah, you said that perfectly. You couldn't have said that any better. There's just no better level design, no better gameplay, no better soundtrack. Just no better feel. Just even just gives you that feel, that
just watching
it,
like nobody ever has to ask me twice. Hey, do you want to play some Streets of Rage 2? Oh, say less.
No. Yeah, let's
say
go.
less.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cornell says, I'm hoping Marvel Cosmic Invasion is good enough to become my yearly beat 'em up. It looks really good.
That does look good. Yeah,
it does, and I hope it does, man. But like I said, we'll
big
see.
shoes to fill right here.
And shout out to Cordy Puddle. Thank you so much for being
here.
Yeah,
no, great. Yeah, great point. I'm hoping that's great too. I imagine it will be. I'm looking forward to that.
Let's see.
Absolutely.
Ever play the sequel without playing the original game? Games for Mini Max Payne 3 and Witcher 3 make that list. Yeah. Witcher 3 for me. Let's see. Cruising World from Cougarman69. Yeah.
Cruising World.
Cordy
Yeah.
Peddle says, "Oh, let's see. Oh, sorry. There's a conversation between you guys. I'll let you guys talk about that." Yeah. All right, but let's see. But Dougie, with all that being said,
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the iconic video game podcast proudly brings to you its greatest podcast segment in the world. Hey, it's been an episode you're gonna love for a while. It's intermission time with Axel 1324.
thank you very much, Doggy. Woo! Shout out to Doggy, man, the best announcer in the game. I don't care what anybody says. All right, hold on. Let me turn this down a bit. So I'm not screwed. All right, there we go. So
Good old intermission time, baby.
So we are 200 episodes in, right?
Yes, we are.
And we have asked the chat why some of us are iconic gamers. So, as you know, this show consists of myself, Death Dealer, and Doggy Dog 420. Not in that order, right?
Yeah, no specific order.
No specific order. Hold on
Except
here.
for Axel last.
Yeah. Save me for last.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, hold on. There's a problem here. All of these selections are way over character limit.
Oh, no.
While I fix this, Doggy, talk to the chat.
Hey, chat! What is that?
Tell them what we're doing for 200 episodes here.
What are we doing for 200? Okay, so what we're going to do right here is Axel types up, as you can do. And you should do that on his ally, maybe be faster. Is we are going to figure out, we're going to help us chat, because that's what you do, man. You guys, as Axel says, you're the real MVPs. You're the reason we are still here after 4 years. We're going to decide what makes me, Axel, Death Dealer, and maybe even you, yourselves, the chat, iconic gamers, right? We're all iconic gamers here, right? We all love the iconic games. We all are iconic in our own right, guys.
Yeah.
Iconic chat. This chat is the most iconic chat.
Most iconic chat
like I
ever.
said, if it wasn't for you guys, we still wouldn't be here 4 years later. So, right here, we're gonna figure out why we're iconic, and
Or why you guys think we're iconic.
or why you think we're iconic, and yeah, we'll just have to deal with the consequences of why you think we're iconic, because
That's right. And first up, ladies first.
absolutely, yes,
Ladies
our
first
lady,
is Death Dealer. All right, here we go. So, chat.
the real
What makes Death Dealer an iconic gamer? So, if you've been watching the show, you know that Death Dealer has a character called Penelope. And
Penelope.
she doesn't care about your feelings. So, is it because Penelope skips lore and feelings? Is it because if you know Death Dealer, she loves Dead Island? Dead Island is her cozy carnage. If you know, when Death Dealer's here, we kind of troll her by always talking about poops or toilets.
Yep,
So she's the poop prophet we didn't request.
but we love our.
That's right. And if you know Death Dealer, she loves Mario. And her husband, Dreadpool, has a beard. And so is beard her emotional support Italian? Is it a substitute for the Mario? Let us know what you think. Doggy, what do you think makes Death Dealer the most? What about her makes her the most iconic?
Oh my gosh, she's so iconic. And yeah, when did she join us? She joined us in
2 years ago.
April 2023, I believe.
Yep.
And yeah, she's been so awesome. Like she's iconic. So we're gonna figure out what makes her iconic. Out of these 4 choices, there's so many, right? Death Dealer, you're so iconic. So, but out of these 4, let's see. Penelope was so fun. Penelope was so unexpected. Like that was man, such a cool
Wait,
show.
when she was talking about it, I thought it was gonna suck, and my God, man, she
Oh
blew it out
no,
of the water.
she blew us away with it. And,
I'm gonna be real honest. She did not sell me in the description of what she was gonna do.
yeah, and
I'm
we were
like,
calling her.
whatever, do it anyway. Whatever.
We were calling
Forget
her
what I said.
Penelope. We weren't even saying it right.
Yeah. And then when she came on and as Penelope, my God, man, she blew it out of the water.
Yep. Wow. Yep. Those is one of the coolest characters. We've seen some cool characters on this show over the 4 years, but that Penelope is awesome. Okay, so moving on. Dead Island is a cozy carnage. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, of course. You know, she gives me the FOMO for the Dead Island. Poop, the poop prophet that we didn't request, but we certainly love because who else? You know, we learned that we could flush our CDs with turds in the toilet and all this other stuff. All because of her. Yeah. You know, and all because of her. I mean, we never talked about poop before she showed up in April 2023, but then we started talking about poop quite regularly. Like to the fact where it was like getting to the point where we were counting like 5 or 6 weeks in a row. So I mean, that's her, and yeah, Mario and the beard and the comforting and all that good stuff, you know, because she is a big Mario fan. But I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go with the poop prophet. that we did ask for, and it just cause that, and I'll just combine that in with, man, she's so funny. Just like she brings so much
she's
like
so funny.
You could throw anything at her,
she'll roll with it,
and she'll roll with it. She could not even know the topic for the show and come in 2 minutes before it's going, and she'll just roll like it's, you know, like a steamroller. You know, she's just rolling over all of it. You know, so that kind of stuff. You know, that's why she's iconic.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go with what makes her iconic is probably Dead Island. You know, I'm all over Halo. She's all over Dead Island. We all have our go-tos, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm gonna say her love of horror is what makes her iconic, and what better horror game for her than Dead Island? So yeah, I'm gonna go with Dead Island myself. But that's what we think. Doggy, what does the chat think?
All right, so what makes the lovely, the talented, death dealer, and iconic gamer? What do we got here? We got Dead Island is her cozy carnage, 67%. As he got the poop prophet that we didn't request, but we certainly most love, 17%. And the beard, that Dreadpool beard, that Italian. That love for the Mario, 17% more right there. There you have it, folks. But she's 100% iconic, no matter what you say.
That's right. She is iconic, no matter what. Let's check in with the chat, see what they had to say. I acknowledge Doggy Dog 420 as the greatest hype man / announcer ever. I agree with that 100%. Put him up. Put him up.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
That's right.
I love that.
Let's see.
Love.
Hopefully, when Death Dealer returns, she can give her list of best games in a franchise. Maybe. You know, Glenn just said he's thinking about starting Psychonauts 2 and skipping the first. Hope that's okay.
That's what I did. That's what I did. And in that year, that was one of my top 5 games. Dude, that game is great. Start that. Yeah. Start it and enjoy it. You don't need to play the first one. I didn't. So, amazing game. Amazing.
That's right. Doggy beat the first one in his traditional way.
No, I didn't even do that. I never even installed it to play it. Yeah, no. I never played Psychonauts at all. I'm sure it was good too. I just never played it. But 2 is great. Great stuff.
Yeah. Absolutely. All
Did
right.
You play it? You played Axel?
What, the first one?
The second one?
The second one. Yeah, I finished it, man.
Yeah, it was great, right? I mean, it was a great game. With the whole mind, the whole in the mind. Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's so funny.
Yep.
It's so funny.
Hi-Fi Rush 2, by the way. Hi-Fi Rush 2, by the way. If you've not played that one, anybody, you know, Glenn, if you haven't played that one, see, play some Hi-Fi Rush. That is a Xbox first-party gem. I guess it's not a first-party for now, I guess, but whatever. It doesn't matter whose game it is. Hi-Fi Rush is amazing. It's another one of those great games that just, it was like Psychonauts. That just caught you off guard of how great it was.
Yeah. Let me see. Here we go. I got it. All right. So that was Death Dealers. Now we're gonna do Doggy.
All right. Oh,
we're gonna do Doggy. Doggy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Right into it.
Right into it, baby. So what makes Doggy Dog an iconic gamer? Doggy. Is it because Doggy would trade his sleep for Xbox achievements? If you don't know Doggy, I think he hit the 1 million mark this year or something.
A couple years. It has to be a couple years ago. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even think
yeah,
I've hit the 100,000 mark.
Yeah.
So yeah, Doggy has me beat on that. Yeah, this guy, he's always like number 1 or 2 on the achievement list.
Oh yeah, probably not anymore. But yeah.
That's right. Doggy, he's an old school gamer. If you don't know, he's part of the Retro Renegades, and he loves his old school gaming. And he believes in his heart that the 16-bit era was peak gaming civilization.
Oh, that.
Yep.
That's peak.
16 peak. Or is it because he's always authentic, being himself, and engaging? I do love Doggy's personality, if you don't know. One of the things that attracted me to Doggy was just his energy. So yeah, I do agree with that. Or is it because he always talks about preserving gaming culture? Like he talks so emphatically about what he loves about older games. It's infectious, really. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's cool.
I really wish you would have done that with RoboCop, but no.
No, right? Yeah, okay, dude. I brought. I think I talked about that like in our quarterly review. Yeah, come on, man.
So, guys, let us know in the chat why you think my buddy Doggy is 200 episodes iconic.
Fifth source, he put out with Axel for 4 years when he treats him like this. Come
I
on.
should put on that on there. Put something with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with authentic and always engaging, man. That's what attracted to me to you in the first place. I found everything else out later, but all that did was just make me love your personality even more, bro.
Yeah.
You just have a way of talking that is infectious, bro. So yeah, I think that's what makes you an iconic gamer. Oh my gosh. And look who joins us. Shout out to Death Dealer.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
that is
How are you?
That is attractive.
Good. Is this Penelope beat up or what is this?
No, I got lost.
You got lost.
You got lost.
I got lost. I've been hunting,
Okay.
I don't always do pickups. Sometimes I do the job myself. What can I say?
There you go. I love the outfit. Shout out to Death Dealer. So, you got here a little late. We had to ask the chat what makes Death Dealer an iconic gamer because it's our 200th episode. 200 episodes of being iconic.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to ask the chat what makes you an iconic gamer. Was it because your Penelope character skips cutscenes and feelings? Is it because you call Dead Island your comfort carnage game? Is it because you're the poop prophet we never asked for? Because we typically talk about poop when you're on here for some reason.
Look at that! See, that's what happens.
I can't find you,
Or,
we'll end up looking
we
like
know
her.
you. We know you love Mario, right?
Yeah.
And we know that Dreadpool has a huge beard. Is it because Dreadpool's beard is your emotional support Italian? So Doggy said it's because you are the poop prophet.
Mhm.
I said it's because you call Dead Island your comfort carnage.
Okay.
And the chat said also because of Dead Island is what makes you
Mm.
iconic, being the Dead Island lover that you are.
I think I'll have to say, yeah, Dead Island.
Yeah.
Being a Dead Island lover. I don't think it's the poop thing. I'm not the one who brings it up. I just finished the conversation.
So funny. So that was yeah. So right now we're live voting on Doggy. What makes Doggy an iconic gamer? And the options are that he trades sleep for Xbox achievements. He believes that 16-bit gaming is peak civilization.
Mhm.
Is it because he's engaging and relatable online presence? Or is it because he preserves gaming culture? Which one would you pick?
I'm going to be a little nice on this one, and I'm going to say he embodies the gaming culture and appreciates it.
Mm-mm.
Thank you.
But I do know he's a lover of 18-bit, so.
Yeah. There
You play long enough. I feel like you automatically get a game this card.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, there you go. And by the way, sorry, wrong one. Let's see. Dead Dealer is on Dead Island right now. Yikes!
Yeah.
There you
Yes.
go.
I loved it.
I'm
Yeah,
winning, can't you tell? I'm
You're
winning.
winning.
your teeth. I gotta say, your teeth are
Oh, this
very
is the
attractive.
emotional support. So,
Oh, there.
My emotional support animal.
there you go. What's up? What's up? Yeah. So thank you so much for dropping in.
Oh, that's so
I know that
awesome.
it's difficult for you to drop in when you're doing your scares.
Oh, I don't know if you hear that, but I have victims coming, so I might have to go.
All right. Well, you take care of them. Make sure they
Yeah,
don't
take
escape.
care, and it's so awesome to see you. As
Thank you
always.
so much for
Yeah,
dropping in.
thank you.
Everybody
Yeah,
say
thank
bye
you.
to Detile.
Bye.
Woo!
Bye.
Yeah. All right. There you go. Surprise dropping by Detile.
Oh
Sorry
yeah,
about that, chat.
awesome stuff. Yeah.
All right. So sorry. We were talking about Doggy. Yeah. So authentic and always engaging. Shout out to Doggy. Yeah. Yeah, chat. Let us know what you
Should I
think.
defend myself on these? Should I kind of go with
Oh,
the?
all right, Doggy. All right, let's just go true or false. Doggy, is it true that you trade sleep for Xbox achievements?
Yeah, I mean, past, present, and future. Yeah, that's true. Like, back in the day, yeah, I played the easier games, to kind of hype up my
That's right.
gamer score towards that million. I'll admit that. But I was playing other games. I mean, I've been on Xbox Live for 13 years, so I got that, all that. But I was still even now, let's take Lunar Remaster Collection, and I played that for 6 days. I stayed up late night because I wanted to get that 1,000. I've turned that energy into those. Yeah, I've just turned it into these longer games and going with that energy. So yeah, I love Xbox achievements, man. It's one of my. I love achievements, not only for just getting them, but how it tracks what you did. I wish Nintendo would do that. That make Nintendo more of a track platform if you can just keep track of things you did, even if you don't even have achievements. You just keep track of it. See, I love achievements. So yeah. Okay, true or false on the.
Is it because you believe 16-bit gaming is peak civilization?
16-bit was peak civilization. I mean, we got blast processing. We got the, pretty much the original.
Yeah, that's
we
right.
pretty much got the original console wars. We got the Sega Scream Sega. Dude, was that not peak? I mean, we had, yeah. Let's go.
It was so peak that people haven't let it go for 30 years.
Yeah. So no, it's peak. Yeah.
Is it because you're authentic and always engaging? I think you are, bro.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean,
Right, cool. That's
I
enough.
love engaging, and I mean, there's no point in BS and stuff. Just talk about what you love. You don't like it, move on. That kind of stuff. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Yep.
Or is it because you help preserve gaming culture?
Oh yeah, man. Of course, I love.
Right.
I mean, gaming culture back here. That just takes me back to my younger days, and I just playing old school games. I'll always be old school. Always try and preserve that. Just because that's where we came from. Gaming is great today, but it all came from yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, absolutely. All 4 of these choices. Thank you very much. This was so nice.
All right.
All these.
That's what we
so
think.
awesome. Yeah.
Doggy, what does the chat think about you?
Okay, what is the chat?
You know what? You don't get to announce yourself. I'll announce you.
All right. Okay.
All right.
All right, okay.
What makes Doggy Dog 420 an iconic gamer according to the chat?
Yeah.
0% think it's because you trade sleep for Xbox achievement. That's not iconic. Whatever. That's standard.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
standard.
That's cool. Yeah. Right. That shows exactly how great the chat is. Right.
Is 14% believe because you preserve gaming culture.
Okay.
14% believe it's because you're 16-bit. You believe that 16-bit gaming was peak civilization. But 72% overwhelmingly believe it's because you're authentic and always engaging, brother.
Well, thank you, and that's great to have that much of a percentage to agree with that. Those are 4 cool. Thank you very much. Those were 4 cool selections, and thank you, chat.
Absolutely. All right, let me see. Let me check in with the chat. Death Dealer is iconic even when she's not here. Tried to wrangle her and Deadpool for the Halloween show. I can't, man. Oh man, Halloween is their busiest day. Yeah. Dead Island is a well-optimized game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog Dog 420's poll answers are all correct. Absolutely, they are, Glinzer.
Thank you, Glinzer.
Rachie says he played about 300 hours of Civ 5. Played Civ 2 when I was a kid. Yeah. Civ Civilization Revolution on the Xbox 360 got me for thousands of hours, man. Let's see. Glitzer says authentic, always engaging was my pick.
Well, thank you.
My beautiful wife says, and shout out to my beautiful wife, you are the MVP
Louise,
of my life.
yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Louise.
Yeah, she says the Nintendo Switch 4-door stopper. That's how he is iconic. There we go.
Oh, Louise, you're awesome.
Glitzer says, I hear victims coming. Axel and Doggy will be accessories. Deny everything. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Shout out to Back from the Dead. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Thank you for tuning in to our 200th episode.
Yeah,
Appreciate
brother. Yeah, he's been here. He's definitely been here since the beginning. Yeah.
Maui Moto says, I agree, 16-bit generation was the best in video games. Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
She says, the 16-bit era RPGs had to compensate mediocre graphics with god-tier writing. No lies detected.
Yes,
there,
yes,
the bad English localizations come to destroy our childhood. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no lies detected on that one, buddy. And Glitzer says, Street Fighter 2, get lost, you can't win.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, that's going to do it for this intermission time for now. Let me pause this.
Put that aside for now.
Yeah. Shout out to our chat for being so iconic.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Doggy Dog, let's talk about the next game. Of course, the topic today is which game in the series is the best in the series, the most iconic in the series. Doggy Dog, talk to us about why you believe this game is the most iconic in the series.
Oh, yeah, I had to bring up the Legend of Zelda series because there's so many. And I thought, me and Axel might have a difference of opinion because, he doesn't know what's really that great, so maybe I'll have to show him here. But as for the whole Legend of Zelda series, I got to go with Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, my favorite Zelda. And really, this game, just looking at this, takes me back to the summer of 1992 and playing this game my whole summer break, I think it was in between 7th and 8th grade. Oh my God, I have my strategy guide and everything. Okay, so let's talk about the series here. We're going to talk about the series. So we got the first Legend of Zelda, and it's top-down hack and slash. I loved it, where they just threw you into the world. Didn't really even give you instructions. Didn't even give you a weapon. You just got thrown down into the world, So Zelda 2, complete trash. We tried to go to this side-scrolling crap, and Adventures of Link was just complete trash. I mean, it had its couple of fans, but
I still count them in one hand.
Yeah, yeah. Link's Awakening on the Game Boy.
We're going by title by title. Oh crap!
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm just naming off. Some of the series, some of the ones I played.
Yeah.
And then there was Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Okay, that's where we go wrong. Okay, so that's where we went wrong here with the Zelda series, because I loved the top-down Zeldas. The Zelda view, right? I mean, that's what they call it, that isometric top-down view. That's the Zelda view, right? And what happened when they went to Ocarina of Time? What they do? They went with a third
3D.
person. Yeah, they went with a third person over the shoulder.
That's right. Stare at the
action adventures, stealth mechanics, and all this other stuff. And not only did the series not ever rebound from this, the whole gaming industry has not rebounded from what they did to this whole series, dude. They left the whole top-down Zelda thing and just, what happened? What happened? And then they just kept coming out with this garbage, these Tears of the Kingdoms and these Breath of the Wilds and these Windbreakers, and it's just, what was they thinking? But no, okay, no, I'll kid aside. No, I just love this because, like I said, I love the first Zelda, and this pretty much just added to it with the better graphics, added a story to it, had 3D type levels. Cool ass bosses that I still remember to this day. And still, I haven't played all the Zelda games, but still, in any of the Zelda games I have played, still some of the coolest bosses in this. Really, they had such cool big bosses in this bad boy. You introduced the Master Sword, right? Yeah, the dark and the light world, the parallel worlds. Axel's mad, dude. Look at him, dude.
It was the mirror dimension, wasn't it?
That mirror, yeah.
Yeah, the
mirror dimension. Yeah, the huge map. But yeah, no, just like I said, I probably played this Zelda game as much as I played one. I played this one more. I played this so much, and that's why I love it so much. I'm going to pass it off to Axel because I think he's really mad.
You want to know what I traded in my Link to the Past in for? Doggy?
What's that? What'd you trade it
I
in
traded
for?
this bad boy in back in the day for a TV guide decoder ring. Okay.
Oh man. Oh.
Decoder ring because this game was
Was that a Radio Shack? I never saw those.
That's right. It would decode things like season 1 is S1E3 into probably rerun, and it was worth more than this one. All right. No. What the best in the series? Are you drunk already, doggy? Good God.
No, I'd already picked this before I was drunk. No.
Are you kidding? Okay, first off, okay.
Yeah, look at the dash. Look at this.
Let me tell you what Doggy didn't talk about here.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what he didn't talk about here. You want to know why he didn't bring up the Master Sword? You want to know why? Because the reveal of the Master Sword was mid. All you do is pull it out of the Sword in the Stone wrap. No lightning, no nothing. It's just you pull it out like, yay. It's more exciting to open a chest in this game than to pull out than to get the Master Sword. All right. 6. All right.
I said the Master Sword. I said I introduced the Master Sword. You just bad. You weren't listening.
All right. Let's pretend you know, even though the Super Nintendo had like what 6 buttons or some crap, right, Doggy?
That it did. Yes.
Yeah. You want to know what you still did a lot of? Pausing and changing items. That's right.
But that was.
Look. If I wanted to play item spreadsheet simulator, I'd play this game. Okay. Item spreadsheet.
Is that a craft nothing? Yeah.
And the worst thing about this game, the absolute worst thing of this game that has not gone away for 30 years is that it invented the water dungeon curse. Screw the water dungeon.
Yeah.
And it's all thanks to this trash right here. All right.
There's nothing wrong with the water dungeon, man.
I can't believe you think this trash is the best in the series.
And also, I forgot to mention, it had the most infectious soundtrack. He wants to hate on my stuff. But that's all right. That's cool. That's cool.
So, my favorite Legend of Zelda for the longest time was the Ocarina of Time. For a long time, and nothing could top it at all. And then Breath of the Wild came, and I was so conflicted. I was like, "Oh my god, is this finally going to topple Ocarina of Time?" So I replayed Ocarina of Time to compare it, and I was like, "Oh, not yet." But then Tears of the Kingdom came out, Doggy, and Tears of the Kingdom made Breath of the Wild seem like a beta. It was 3 times the size with the underworld, the regular Hyrule, and the Sky Islands. It let you become creative. You could tackle anything any which way. And it did what Zelda should. It does best what Zelda games are supposed to do: let you explore and just be like, "What's over here? What's over there?" And it revolutionized the formula again with Breath of the Wild with 3D world design, because it's just driven by curiosity. No Ubisoft, polluting the map with every icon in the world, so that it seems like you're going down a checklist. This is all about just explore and have fun.
Like the first Zelda game was like that.
Just explore and have fun.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. The absolute GOAT of this game is it that the water dungeon doesn't.
Hey, did you just have to pause and bring up a menu?
What?
No, we just didn't do that.
That is not a pause. Okay, that menu pops up.
That game paused and a menu came up.
He did not.
I don't care if you had to press start. Okay, press.
Let me see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Man, this is the food menu.
No, okay.
That's like reaching into your lunch bag.
Look, right there. That's
not a pause. That's a live scene. Just hold the button.
Same difference, dude. Same difference. You press
Nah,
pause real fast to switch stuff. If you got any old school 16-bit skills, wouldn't it took you that long to bring that up? Change it.
No, so this game finally, to me, Tears of the Kingdom is the best Zelda game ever. I have put hundreds of hours into this game, and I'm not even close to exploring 100% of Hyrule yet. There's still areas on the map that I haven't visited. It's just incredible, man, and it adds so much to the formula. It's just a wonderful game. And of course, everything builds on predecessors, but I think the best predecessor to this game is definitely not A Link to the Past. So,
oh man! But I will say this: I've never played a Zelda game that isn't top notch.
Right?
All those. I was cutting. Like Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. Just awesome. I haven't really played much of the other ones, the later ones, but any Zelda game I've ever played have all been good, and I'm sure these follow that same awesome formula. I mean, how couldn't they? So
they do. Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, so a little joking in there, but yeah, my favorite, the favorite one I played, the best one.
All right, let's see what the chat has to say. Glitter says, "Come to think of it, I've never seen Street Fighter 1 arcade or at home. Oh, it's only got like 2 characters, bro, or 4.
Yeah, it's on this one. Yeah, you can pick from 2 different characters, and I think there's 6 to 8 people you face. But yeah, it plays.
It's bad.
It plays bad. Like
it's
bad.
Bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad. And it's not. It's not like the Power Glove. It's so bad. It's bad. Actually, it was bad.
Glitter says, "Okay, maybe it's a tough question. You're stranded on Desert Island. One game series: Zelda or Mario Zelda? Easy. Not even a competition for me.
Yeah, one series. One series.
Zelda.
Oh yeah, I'd go Zelda for sure. Yeah.
In 1997, Sephiroth inserted a stick, and it was an iconic scene in gaming. Link in 1999 took out a stick, and it was even more iconic. Yeah, I agree. Rachie says, "I dislike Breath of the Wild. Some people hate it, man. Some people hate it, but I love it."
That's right.
Pop quiz: what popular Hollywood actor named his daughter Zelda? Doggy, go.
What popular Zelda? I really don't know.
Oh, it's Robin Williams, man.
I would never guess that one.
Yeah.
All right. Sam, learn something new tonight. There you go.
Yeah. But shout out to Doggy, of course, with his pick. I knew that was. I knew that would be a hotly contested
one. So, in a series that we both love and that most people love, so it's always worth seeing who says what. So
yeah.
See how quickly he brought that menu down. It was the same as that other menu.
No, that was like 10 times longer.
Whatever, dude.
Anyways.
All right. See, 4 years of this. That's what I'm saying. This is I love it. I got 8 more years. 8 more years of fighting with this
That's
guy.
Right. 4 more years of this, bro. Let's do
it. Next time it's gonna be this fist right there.
That's right. All right, let's see. Hey, I have a pop quiz for you.
What's that, dude?
What do you tell Doggy with 2 black eyes? Nothing. I already told him that the legend is that the Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past sucked twice.
Oh.
All right, but my next best game in the series is none other than Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Now, Castlevania has had a lot of games. I do love a lot of them, especially the Game Boy Advance Castlevanias and the 3DS or DS Castlevanias. They didn't make any for the 3DS. I think they're phenomenal. I love the Castlevania, and but the reason I love this one is because it invented one of my favorite gaming genres, or solidified one of my favorite gaming genres, and that is the Metroidvania genre. Now, of course, Metroid invented its own genre, but Castlevania brought it in, showed it, took that formula, and made it way better through 100 vials of blood on it and made it way better. And now it's called Metroidvania.
It added the Vania to it.
That's
yeah.
Right. For a reason, right? And to me, Symphony of the Night is the GOAT of all these Castlevanias to come. I mean, Alucard, such a great protagonist. The son of Dracula, and of course, Alucard being Dracula spelled backwards, right?
Yep, absolutely.
The castle is a labyrinth of secrets to come back to, It makes you explore, go backwards, go back. Oh, you want to unlock this one? You got to do this. You want to do that? You got to come back at like this one. You got to come back at a certain time to unlock this. The soundtrack, holy crap! The soundtrack to this game is amongst the greatest of all time. If you notice the theme with me, I pick a lot of games that have amazing soundtracks. And then you think you have beat the game, and suddenly they inverted the castle upside down. Talk about god tier level design here. A way of designing levels that works both right side up and upside down. Tell me that didn't take some amazing inspiration somewhere, you know. And then in the 32-bit era, everybody was going 3D, right? Yep. Everybody was going 3D. Not Castlevania. They stuck to 2D and showed how to do it amazingly. You know, and it also made Castlevania cool again. Just being honest. It made it cool again.
Yeah. Man. Yeah.
And like I said, this got me into one of my favorite genres, which is Metroidvanias. My Oris, you know, my Hollow Knights, Axiom Verge, all those things can come back to Castlevania and Metroid. So yeah, to me, this is the greatest in the Castlevania series. Although there are a lot that are amazing. Oh yeah, and it added instead of an action adventure style RPG, it added RPG elements with spells and everything you could learn. It was awesome. So yeah, Doggy, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Why is it the GOAT, or do you think something else is the GOAT in this series?
Oh man, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, man, this is a great pick. Axel.
Oh shoot, nothing's showing up. Sorry, I didn't know that I didn't have anything on the screen.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, Doggy, where were you, man? Where were you on this?
Sorry, you were telling. He described this game so good, he didn't even need.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, man, you're rolling it. Yeah, I mean, as well as you described it, this game was great, but I went and took and traded this in for an underwater fire pit.
Underwater fire pit. Yeah.
And it also came with a free copy of Concord. There's all kinds of it was a fair trade, I guess. About as useful.
Oh my god! So what'd you do with that trade? You traded it in for a fire pit, and what else, Doggy?
I traded in for a copy of Castlevania: Lament of Innocence. That's right, baby. The real Castlevania experience. To heck with these 2D worn out. Been there, done that, Oh, no, yeah, Symphony of the Night. Woohoo! It's great. Yeah, no. Let's quit acting like Let's quit following the crowd and play us a real. I mean, look at this. Yes, this is the definitive Castlevania experience. That's right. In Devil May Cry style with that kind of semi-fixed angle. And this was a reboot of the series. This is the retelling of the story from Leon Belmont, or I do believe. Anyway, I love this game on the PS2. I love the hack and slash style. Like I said, it just plays like Devil May Cry, and it was just so fun. Had plenty of collectibles, and I have a save on my memory card of 99% of everything found, and I can't find that last thing, and I spent forever trying to find it. But man, I loved this game, the secrets and just everything there was, the bosses, and it played just in one castle. Like you weren't going everywhere and this and that. You just played in one castle of like 5 hub areas. And then once you beat those, you open up the 6th one to get into take out whoever I can't remember the main guy. I can't remember what his name was. But then I love Devil May Cry games, and this was that. And I just absolutely love this. And they brought out all these Castlevanias. They brought back the old ones. They brought back the DS, the Advance, all these. Bring back these 3D ones, please, because I absolutely love these. Great pick by Axel, though. Symphony of the Night was just an incredible, top tier, one of the best games, one of the best games ever. So, and Castlevania is that. But I loved it. This Lament of Innocence, I just loved it for what it was. It's Devil May Cry kind of style. So, but Castlevania is a series. What a great series, man! Like you can't name much bad games of Castlevania. So, great pick.
Not really. It has more wins than losses, definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
Let's stick it with the chat real quick. Glinzer says, every time I hear Breath of the Wild, I want a new Breath of Fire by Capcom. Oh, okay. Puzzles are puzzles, platform or whatever. Yes. Shout out to Pixel Slapper. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP.
Yeah, what's up?
He
What's up?
says easy mechanics. Let's see. Shout out to Talos Ray. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you. He says,
Yeah.
hello, Axel, Doggy, and the iconic chat. Absolutely.
What is up, brother? Thank you for
What
joining
is
us.
up? Yes, thank you so much for being here. Whoops, hold on. All right, so let's see what else. Who else we got?
Yeah.
Pixel Slapper says, fun fact, I have 79 PS2 memory cards. Holy cow.
See, that's what I said. I have that memory card.
I will
don't have
trade
that.
you
I
a
don't have
TV Guide decoder ring for one.
that.
Yes. Let's see. Somebody said, underwater fire pit, copyright that doggy. Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. I got that.
that's right. Copyright that bad boy.
It's
Let's
more
see.
useful
And RWK88.
RWK was,
There,
yeah,
there
I
we
saw
go. There he is.
RWK.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
He
going to
says,
say
sup, y'all. Thank you so much for being here, RWK88. Appreciate you, buddy. Let's see. I
Put
played
down your
Castlevania Chronicles. It beat me so bad I still got the scars from Glinzer. Yeah. Yeah. Pixel Slapper says, put down your phone, doggy. No, that's how he engages with the chat, man.
Right, yeah, because chat up here on this, like, it's too far away from my blind butt to see, so I got to use it.
Doggy needs
It's
to
right
upgrade
here,
to a
yeah.
new computer like an Asus ROG Ally.
Right, if I get like a 65-inch like monitor, right? Yeah, there, yeah, I can just stream from a
Yeah,
Ally.
I mean, you can literally plug it into a
Can you
monitor
do that?
and
Like,
use it.
yeah, and it has does it have a hardwire? Like, Lemon was talking about that. It has an Ethernet port too.
Mine doesn't have an Ethernet port.
Okay, but
I bought the lower model, so I don't know.
but still, the Wi-Fi works back here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once Axel gives me enough FOMO, I'll try it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
had to buy that, or once he buys me one.
I'm just saying, if you're an Xbox fan, you'll get this. If not, you're a fraud. Just saying. All right, but with all that being said, Dougie, guess what time it is?
Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you. Yeah, it's Axel. I'm happy to be stuck with you after 200 episodes. And it's intermission time with your punk ass.
Thank you, Doggy, I think. Shout out to Doggy. Thank you so much for that, buddy. You are awesome, bro.
I hope this is your segment, so it's good.
All right, so, guys, we are 200 episodes into the Iconic Video Games Podcast. 4 years on the air. Thank you guys so much. The chat. You guys are amazing for being here. You are awesome. And so, with that, we are asking the chat, what has made us iconic for 200 episodes? You guys should know it's pretty good now, right?
Yep,
Right,
yep.
Yeah, they should know it's pretty good.
This is 4 years of stuff, yeah. So
yeah. So we're gonna ask the chat what makes. So we already asked the chat what makes Death Dealer iconic. We already asked the chat what makes Doggy Dog an iconic gamer. Now it's time to ask the chat what makes Axel, your host, an iconic gamer. Hold on.
hey, do you know who sang that song that I was singing?
No.
Did you
Sing it
recognize
again.
the song?
Hold on. Sing it again. Go ahead.
Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true.
Slipknot? I don't know.
No, this is like 80s stuff. Anybody this is old school,
I have no idea who sings
80s
that.
band. All right. Huey Lewis and the News right there, baby. There, yeah.
I never heard of them.
Yeah. What?
Never heard of them. Don't know who they are. Sorry. You are the preservationist, not me.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I do. All right.
All right, Doggy. So you're gonna explain to the chat all of the options of what makes me an iconic gamer. Go ahead and read them out and explain them.
Do I actually have to read what's here, or can I just make stuff up?
You gotta. Well, I mean, read it and explain it. You know what I mean.
Okay. All right. So we'll host a Halo TED Talk, which I can't remember what TED stood for. That's tech.
Technology, education, and discussion, or something like that.
Right. So he will host a Halo TED Talk, which, all right.
I do love Halo.
He'll play a game, and he says good game, and he means it. And yeah, he's true that. He, his resume includes his KDA, which would be
Kill, death, assist.
kill, death, assist. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, kills, death, assist on shooters. Yeah.
And has more saves, game saves, than savings.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of them. There's just a lot of these that could be true here.
Yeah.
Which one of these makes
you know what? We made you go truth or false on these. I think I should too, right?
Okay. All right, here we go. So we're gonna ask true or false. True or false? Axel will host a Halo TED Talk.
Fun fact: when the Halo series was in season 1, I hosted reviews that were about an hour long each of this every episode of the series, and compared it to the Halo lore, the official lore. So yeah, I would 100% do a Halo TED Talk.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Halo.
So true or false? He says good game, and he means it.
Yeah, I think that's also true, but I think Doggy can attest to that more than me, as he's played Helldivers with me.
Oh yeah. No, Axel is a great guy to play multiplayer games with. He's all about, if you don't know the game, he'll teach you the ropes. If you're playing Back for Blood, he'll run right with you. No, I'm just kidding. But no, Axel's a very calm, very down to earth, very awesome dude. And not only that, but I mean, he's kick-ass at games. So I mean, he's an awesome teammate that you'd always want to have on your team. But win or lose, he will tell you good game, and I guarantee you, from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of his heart, that he for sure means that. So that's real. Yeah, that's one of the things I love about my man right there. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So true or false? His resume includes his KDA. Well, I can't remember what KDA was, but
Kill Death Assist. Basically, that I include gaming in my professional life, and I kind of do. Everybody at work knows I'm a gamer. Everybody knows I'm a gamer, and that's what interests me. And there's no shame in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Even back in the day when we were nerds, there wasn't shame, but now it's kind of just a big form of entertainment. And we got the last one here. True or false? He has more game saves than he has in his own personal savings. That could be a toss-up, man. That's going to be a tight race. But I don't know, man. I've been saving games now for 30 years. That might be true. You know what? We're going to go with true, because I think with all these games combined, I have more game saves than savings. I got to catch up. So yeah. So Doggy, which one would you think makes me an iconic gamer?
Oh, I mean, all these are true. But I mean, definitely the biggest thing out of this list is like I know that I could play a game with you, and you're kind-hearted, good dude that'll go out of your way to show, you want other people to be great gamers like you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just cool. If you ever play a game with Axel, you're gonna enjoy it. He's gonna be there with you. He's gonna be on your team. He's not like that guy on your bowling team that's trying to get the highest score and rub it in your face. This or that. No, he's that guy that's there, just wants to help you out. And success is like in these kind of like Helldivers and stuff is part of the team. You know what I'm saying? And even if he was playing a game that's competitive against you, he'd still show you the ropes and show you how to do it. That's what kind of gamer he is, dude. He's one of the greatest gamers you'd ever know. So
thank you, brother. Thank you. Let's go ahead and end the poll there, Doggy. What does the chat think makes me an iconic gamer?
All right, let's see what we got. What makes Axel 1324 an iconic gamer? He says good game, and he means it. 80%, and that's so true. And then we got he will host a Halo TED Talk. 20%. Oh yeah, he will. And these other ones, he his resume, the KDA, and he, the more saves than the savings. All that's true, man. But yeah, what a great gamer. What a great dude to play with. And you guys picked the right one, man, because he's top notch. For the best. That's
Yes.
how I mean, this dude's been my dude for 4 years. Over 4
Oh yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
yeah, we played some games together. I fell asleep on a couple of them. You know,
You did fall asleep on
we've
one.
had
Man.
we've had the Back to Blood debacle. You know, we've had a little of all. You know.
Let's see, gamers, yes, but still a Broncos fan from Fastback. Absolutely.
Oh, see, yeah. We had to peel back the wrapper a little bit
Yeah.
and find the ugly inside.
Oh, no. Let's see. I never watched Halo. LOL. Would rather watch the 99. I don't know what the 99 is, but yeah. My beautiful wives, don't make my axle in tears, Mr. Doggy. Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah. Your words are really important to him. Yeah, they are. They are. But you know what else is important, Doggy, to this show?
Yes.
The chat. The iconic MVP chat is important to the show. And you know what, chat? We wouldn't be able to do 200 episodes for 4 years without you guys. So we want to ask you guys, with your own words, why do you think the chat, are iconic gamers? That's right. So, Doggy, we'll go through these one. You go first. All right, Doggy, is it because the chat is funny AF?
Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, they're funny. They're funnier than we are. Like, we wouldn't even be funny if it wasn't for these guys. I mean, like, look at, like, on a consistent basis every week, we get funny comments, and yeah, we just read them out. Oh, yeah, this show wouldn't be what it was without the chat. So yeah, the funny. Oh, absolutely, yeah, funny is definitely true.
Yes, true. Let's see, my turn, because they engage with you, us, with us. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
You know what? I wouldn't be able to do these little pop-ups here if the chat wouldn't engage with us. So I love when the chat has something to say, because I love reading what the chat has to say. I always wanted to make this podcast about the chat, and I'm, while I want to be like 10,000 subscribers, whatever, right? I'm so happy that at the same time that my show doesn't have a chat that's just like scrolling by really fast, because I want to engage with you guys. So yeah. Thank you to you guys in the chat who take time out of your day, out of your work day. I know some of you listen to us at work.
Yeah.
Some of you listen to us in the background. So thanks to you guys that engage with us. That is awesome. Doggy, is it because they are the real MVP?
Yeah, and I think that kind of just covers it all. Is they show up, they're loyal.
Mm-hmm.
The chat shows, they show up every week. That covers it. Funny, they can make their own little topics and kind of bring that up. We've had some of the funniest things come up, and just turn into off the rails stuff because of the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I'll recall something else. Like we had Glenzer, about a month or so ago. We learned
We found out why they're called roguelike.
by the roguelikes. I didn't even know it.
Yes.
We figured out. Yes, I mean, like, they're the real MVP, and you guys, like, yeah, you show up every week. You are the soul. You're the heart and soul of this show. So, like, real MVP. Okay, true. I'm going true.
True. Yeah. Is it because we love games and other gamers? Absolutely. I think that's true.
My gosh.
This show is not about console wars. And we praise every platform on this show, every game that's come out, because that's what this is all about. It's about games. At the end of the day, you can't be a gamer if you don't play games, and it doesn't matter where you play games. We've even given shout out to mobile games. We've had mobile game dedicated episodes.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, VR. Yep.
Yeah, we've done VR. I mean, like, at the end of the day,
we've done
gaming is a hobby, and you guys are awesome. So shout out to the chat. You guys are awesome. So all that is true.
Yes. Oh yeah. True. Yeah. We're all. Yeah. All is true. Like, yeah. Just not even a vote. Maybe we could.
Pixel Slapper says 200. You don't look a day over 60. Thanks, I think. Wow. Fastback says Axel's a front gamer because he plays on a handheld Microsoft PC, dead Xbox.
You should do that. We should have, like, I don't know how quick you bring up like a picture for like the first show of like what our backgrounds or like how we looked or whatever. Yeah, it'd probably be too tough to do, but yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me reset this.
I know. I didn't even have like my camera. I didn't even have, like my camera was set to like 720p, so it shrunk everything in. You couldn't even see much of the background. I didn't even. I was so green and stuff.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if we've done 365.
Right? Yeah, it's okay. But yeah, you know,
Oh
like
my god.
we'll have to do that sometime. We'll have to.
Let me see.
We'll
It's
show
gonna
that-
take a little while. Gonna take a
That was
little while.
then, but this is now. You know, like
Yeah. Oh my god, man, that was so long ago. Wow, I'm all the way back to 2023. So let's see. We've been on for 4 years. So that
yeah, we
was
started in 2021. We
2021.
started October 1st,
of
2021.
2021. Yeah. I remember that was our hard live date that I wanted was October 1st, 2021.
Right, and we did like an introductory, like
Mm-hmm.
told about ourselves and stuff, and that was so cool. And shout out to Princess Zelda too, because without Princess Zelda, who knows, we might not even be here either. You know, she was definitely a big part of this show too. So you know, like
And in our first episode, Princess Zelda,
yeah,
Princess Zelda was a puppet. I remember that.
right, yes,
That's right.
That's yeah.
Yeah, look at you, doggy, right there.
I got the go to hell hat. Yeah, oh my god, like what?
Yeah, look at that. And this is back using StreamYard back in the day. I didn't pay no background.
Right,
Still had
yeah.
my Halo stuff. And look, I'm wearing a SeaWorld hat because we were doing an island theme. I remember. We were heavy into themes back then. I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Princess Zelda. Shout out to her too. She's iconic as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can't. We can't do a 200th episode without mentioning Princess Zelda. 'Cause she was just as big a part of this show as anybody. So
So yeah, look at Doggy back in the day.
yeah, and see,
Looking so young.
yeah.
Hold on,
Look how
let me remove myself so I can
how-
get to my option.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go, Doggy.
You see
Yeah,
how the camera, like I hadn't figured out like you could make it like wider screen and stuff like. But it was so fun, man. This
Yeah. Oh, man.
I was so it's so
yeah. And look at me, man. Wow, look at me.
wow,
With all
yeah,
my
you're
Halo stuff. And by the way, all this stuff is still here. It hasn't
right,
gone
yeah,
anywhere. Yeah,
yeah.
love it, love it. So cool.
I forgot you used to be in that like
Little corner. Yeah,
yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah.
yeah. Back in the day, yeah. But of course, we wouldn't be able to do this many episodes with you guys. The chat. So yeah, shout out to the chat.
Yeah, you guys.
see.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and end the poll there.
The
Doggy.
lifeblood.
Dougie, why is the chat iconic? All right, chat is iconic because drum roll.
Like Christmas Vacation. This guy, hey, at chat, this guy never seen Christmas Vacation. He needs to watch Christmas Vacation,
I
right?
don't know what you're talking about. What the heck is that?
Put a 1 in the chat. He needs to watch Christmas Vacation this Christmas, man.
Let's
You guys never watched it, man. Okay, anyway, okay. So what makes the chat iconic? Cause we are the real MVP.
Hard facts. Hard
That's
facts.
true. That's true.
Yes.
We got 67% there. Okay, because we engage with you. It's absolutely, absolutely yes, and we love you guys for that. Because right, the show wouldn't be the same without you. So what we got on that? That was 17%, and we also got because we love games and other gamers. I think that's this. Other gamers, yeah, 17%. Yeah. No, you and what was this other one too? Because you're funny AF. Yeah, that too. That should have had a percentage in there too. Because all these are true. They all should have been 25% equally. Because yeah, you guys, thank you. Like 4 years of listening in, being loyal, making the show what it is. You know, like making intermission time. You know, we got intermission time. We do this because of the chat, and you guys make it what it is, you know. So, and it is the greatest podcast segment in the world. So, yeah, there we go. You know, so
That's right.
yeah, and it wouldn't be that way without you guys, the chat,
The chat.
the real MVPs.
That's right. Let's see. Let's see. Pixel Slapper says, to be fair, this channel talks about every game if it's a subject. Absolutely.
Yep.
Space Channel 5 Part 3, making a trilogy Sega. I agree with you. I love Ooh La La.
Ooh
Yes.
la la.
Oh yeah, the main character, ooh la la. Oh yeah, she's hot. Let's see. Fastback says iconic video game show is my go-to Friday fun. Thank you so much for that, Fastback. Appreciate
Yeah,
you, buddy.
thank you for saying. See, you're
Yeah.
exactly. You're one of
Pixel
the
Slapper says, "I want Doggy's beanie. You look so cool back then. What happened?" Damn.
Oh, yeah, no.
My
What
beautiful
happened?
wife says, "Mr. Doggy is younger now because he is happier now." You're darn right, he's happier. Yeah,
I know. What? Yeah, I still got that hat. Oh, don't worry.
yeah.
Don't worry. It's fine.
Clinton says, "Best JRPG trilogy not called Final Fantasy." Oh man, we might have to do a segment on that one. That's a hard call.
That's a good one. There we go. See, we added another week to our
just going off the back of my hand here. I like the Yakuza series a lot. The Like a Dragon series. I know it's not a trilogy yet, but it will be.
I mean, like Dragon Quest, definitely. Like has,
Dragon Quest, yeah.
yeah, like ton that I love. What's not trilogy? Yeah. We'll do that. Yeah.
Persona
'Cause,
series,
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
So yeah, there you go. All right, ready to move on, Doggy. Here we go. So again, guys, the topic is hold on, what the heck? What's going on here? Let me pause that. Okay. The topic is games that are the best in the series.
All right.
And
Okay.
why they're the best. Right? So that is what we're doing. So Doggy, what is your next game? Your last game for this episode 2 of the best games in the series.
And this is just a series, man. It was so hard to pick. Like, there's so many. But okay, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, oh my god, how many games in the series over since the NES have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had? But okay, so my favorite is the arcade game. The arcade game, right? Okay, so and the arcade game, like who doesn't love this arcade game? If you are a Turtles fan and you're a beat 'em up fan, like how I don't know how you know. Me and my brother, okay, like in the Galaxy Arcade over in the mall back in late '89, we would we would run to this arcade game or Ivan Iron Man Stewart's Super Off-Road with the three steering wheels, right? So if there's people on this, we play that, or we go play. Like this was so stinking cool because it came at a time like when it was at the peak. You know what I'm saying? It was at the peak. Turtles was at their peak, dude. That was, you had the '87. You had the comics. You had the '87 animated series on CBS on Saturday mornings, dude. Like what? Like who didn't love that? Like
they had the toys.
They had the
movies.
Yeah, and so okay, so there was the toys, there was the comics, there was the cartoon, and then this game come out, right? Boom. Like you were instantly in love. Like gosh, as a kid, like you're just instantly in love. And then soon after that, come out the movie, which was that first movie was still the greatest, right?
It was amazing, man.
Yeah,
I loved
the
it when I was
first
a
movie.
kid.
I mean, the second one, the sequel was great in its own right. But I love that dark, that I love that feel of the first one, right? So it came out like in March of '90, and then this stinking game comes out on the NES like later that year, and it just adds to the fire, dude. And so every time you go to the arcade, every time you see this, you're pumping quarters in it. And then they have an NES port that was pretty damn good. I mean, like it looked pretty good compared to it. Actually, I think it had like extra levels, extra boss, I think. And so this whole arcade game thing, this is just a whole craze. Shredder's Revenge. Okay, so I'm gonna throw in some other games in here. Shredder's Revenge was great. I absolutely love that. It paid homage to this. It paid homage to even like the Nintendo game with the overworld map, Turtles in Time, and all that. But nothing will ever replace like the memories of going and playing this with my brother at the arcade, or even the port to the Nintendo and just playing that with neighborhood kids, or my brother again, dude. Like it was just, and it just right. You were just in Turtle Mania at that time, right? Like it was just everything.
Yeah,
like
Turtle Mania. I agree.
And it just went with everything that was on these shows, on these comics. It just, dude, it was the most super awesome game. So yeah, Shredder's Revenge. Why you did a great job recreating all this and stuff and adding extra characters and stuff. For me, just the memories of this, I can't say that this isn't the best game. So, but let's do this. I wrote down a list of these. So the greatest Turtle games that I played. Okay, so there was the TMNT, the original NES game. It was tough, but you had to love it in its own right. You know what I'm saying? So the arcade, Game Boy games, decent. Manhattan Project on the NES.
Yeah.
Right, great game. Turtles in Time, the arcade, Super Nintendo, awesome stuff. Hyperstone Heist on the Genesis. Yeah, it was kind of like it was Turtles in Times, but they didn't have time. They didn't have the rights for it or whatever.
It had different levels. Yeah.
And who could forget about Tournament Fighters? All right, Tournament Fighters. Some of them I skipped. TMNT, it was a Ubisoft game on the 360.
I remember that one. Yeah. Delisted now. Yeah.
Delisted, but that was a cool game. Mutants in Manhattan. I played that. That was by Platinum Games. Oh, that game was terrible, but I had to bring it up. Talk about Turtle Power. Turdle. Turtle Power. All right. Yeah. And then once again, I brought up Shredder's Revenge. Amazing, like, compilation of this stuff. And I could see where that would be somebody's favorite, but my memory's sake. And then recently on like Game Pass, they had something called Wrath of the Mutants. That kind of junk needs to go. And this is good. That stuff that's going to kill the series. But yeah. So arcade game is my favorite. Shredder's Revenge plays a close second, but arcade game is you'll never replace those memories because I was so into the Turtles then. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Take it away, Axel.
All right, Dougie. Oh, man. I remember going to the arcade.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
And losing all my birthday money, losing all my allowance in under 10 minutes. And I don't like that, Dougie. What kind of abuse is that to a young kid? God,
I wasn't very nice.
They went my lunch money. They went my lunch money, man. Screw this game. Screw this game. You want to know? This game, I ended up. I was like in Turtle Delusion.
Right? Oh my gosh! Okay.
When it came out on the NES, I bought it like an idiot, and I had to go trade this thing in. You want to know what I traded it in for?
It was tough on the NES. Yeah.
You want to know what I traded this thing in for, Dougie?
What'd you trade?
I traded this thing in for a digital sand timer. To reflect my pixelated regret of ever owning this game. And you want to know what else makes this game bad? I mean, look at this. What level is this? Level 20? You're still fighting for a clan.
Bad?
Yeah. You're still fighting for a clan. It's the same. It's just recycle the same bad guy. Get out of here. Right? No. Greatest turtle game. Get out of here. The greatest turtle game of all time is Turtles in Time, baby. Look at this. You get dinosaurs. You get different kinds of enemies in this game, baby. You get to kick butt in every era. And you get to learn a little history while you're at it.
Oh my God.
All right.
This is the pettiest argument. I love
it. This game is the GOAT. This game is the GOAT, doggy. I don't care what you say.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you're right.
The hit detection was fixed on this game. Okay. And don't you at me, doggy. The other game had bad hit detection. All right.
This is the appeal of it.
Yeah, the time travel equals variety. I mean, look at this. You're fighting rock guys. You didn't fight no rock guys. You fight just different colored foot soldiers. All right. You just finding different pixels over there. Here you're actually fighting guys that do different things. Right.
You're fighting the foot.
Yeah. And my best part about this is that throwing enemies at the screen.
Right, I was going to say that.
Throwing enemies at the screen. Yeah. And you didn't fight the same bosses over. How many times did you fight Bebop and Rocksteady in the original Turtles? One time each, then one time together, and then again together. Come on, man. Come on.
It wasn't that much, you dude. You're
Come
not.
on,
You're making
come
stuff out.
on, all
This
right.
dude's making stuff up more than game and media right at this point.
Oh my
dude.
god!
It's
So
Friday night. Let's make up
on
bogus
this one, you fought
rumors.
different.
All right,
You got
all
to
right.
fight Slash. You got to fight Krang. You got to fight the Shredder. Come on, man! This game is way. This game is the goat compared to this. This one. Now, I'm not saying this game isn't great. I'm just saying hit detection, optional, right?
Hey.
Same bad guys over and over again. Yeah. Okay, just more of them, and taking my money. I feel like if I opened an arcade, I could money launder. That's how much money this game for me.
This game was definitely
Okay.
harder than yeah.
This one was much better. So yeah. So there you go, guys. Turtles in time for me. Turtles the arcade game for Doggy.
Both incredible like experiences that you don't get that today. Like going to like that experience of just going to arcade and just I don't know, just up in those quarters and like you said, yeah, man, this is like this took all my birthday, buddy.
Yeah.
That's $25,
right?
For a 45-minute game.
Not even, maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Pixel Slapper said Fantasy Star for his. I do.
Right, Fantasy Star. Yeah, I said, yeah. Great.
Let's see. Pixel Slapper says I came out of my shell. Yep.
Out of our
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ghosts and Goblins, Ninja Gaiden, 8-bit Souls games. Yeah, right.
Right, yeah, that first Turtles game, that was pretty rough.
Glitzer, where's your lunch money, kid? Axel, I'm in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade machine. Give me some food, man. Yeah, for real. Oh my god. Let's see. IGN with Axel. Oh my god. Look what you started.
Oh my gosh.
Those arcade cabinets got the pudding and the milk. Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, oh my god, man. Yeah, no. So yeah, great pick, Doggy. Great pick.
Oh yeah, that was a fun. I figured that'd be a fun one to talk about because there's so many different ones. Because even Shredder's Revenge, like you could have picked that as a great. Because I mean, Shredder's Revenge is so fun, and I played that through with you, Axel. I played through with Eternal, Jesse Darby. Hell, maybe a lot of people so Shredder's Revenge was fun too, but it wasn't the same as back in the day as played us when Turtles was so hot, back
right yeah.
So that's why I give it to that. Shredder's Revenge and Turtles in Time, a great pick too, dude. Yeah.
Let's see. I love beat 'em ups. SNES probably has the best collection of those types of games. Collection, yes. I'll say.
Yeah.
Collection.
Yeah, and Genesis has the greatest because it has Streets of Rage 2.
Streets of Rage 2. Yeah. So great pick. All right. So for my last best game in the series, I'm going to my go-to fighting game. Doggy might be the fighter, but I'll tell you what. I picked the fighter with the most iconic character models in the world.
Oh, right? Yeah, you did. No, you did.
That's right. And to me, the best one in the series is Dead or Alive 3. This Xbox launch game.
Yeah, it was the launch game.
I had to get it, man. I had to get it. And it delivered, man, because I played Dead or Alive 2 on my Dreamcast.
Hardcore.
Yeah. And on the arcade and all this stuff. And I was never very good on it, but I just kept playing these games. And finally, this is the one that I got good and finally got my main. My main is being Jan Lee. Yeah, because he's like Bruce Lee, right? So, all right. Yeah. But this one was great, man. And it did something I never seen before. It made interactive stages. Like you could punch someone through a wall or crack the floor and unlock a new level. And that was new back then. That didn't exist until this game brought it in. And so to me, and now every game has it.
Breakable fences, breakable wall. Yeah, walls.
Yeah, breakable wall. It had a great counter system that I loved. It was just this great piece. It introduced the tag team system to me. Now it wasn't the tag team.
It wasn't the first.
Right? But it added a level that made it good because when you would tag someone in, they would like Jan Lee. When I would tag him in, he would come in with a high kick. Right. So I made it so like my teams were like, oh my God, this guy's cornering me, high kick. Right. And it was just like, I learned this game inside and out. It was amazing. Right. And I think this also cemented Team Ninja's reputation for stylish, high impact fighters, right? Um, the Dead or Alive series to me is still a great fighting series. I even day one bought Dead or Alive 6, right? So I love these games, and I think they're my favorite fighting genre. And I can go without talking about I'm not much of a fighting genre guy. Like if you put me against people online, I'm gonna lose, right? But
That's because you think that, man. No,
but you put me against like people that are just regular Joes. I can hold my own sometimes,
See, that's why.
And this is the go-to game that me and my little brother play, Dead or Alive series. We just love playing it together, man. And I have so many good memories with my little brother playing this game because it doesn't matter. Like the characters are so random, and each fight is so random that you don't know who's gonna win. Like we don't have that kind of skill level, right?
Right.
So yeah. To me, this game holds special near place in my heart. I have the Ultimate Editions for my Xbox, and I love the characters. I love the characters, man.
That's
and like I said, Janley's my go-to guy on this. And Kasumi, oh my gosh, she's my crush. Oh, where is she? Let me see. Ayane, is it Ayane? Yeah. Sorry, Ayane. Kasumi. Yeah, Kasumi is my crush right there. This one, the cover girl. Yeah. So yeah. Just saying. Yeah, just saying. Doggy, Dead or Alive 3, is it the best in the series, or are you a Dead or Alive 6 kind of guy?
Oh man, I was gonna say you got a good point. I was gonna say something to you. But you know what? With this game, it's such trash. It's so garbage, man. I traded it in for an air guitar that was played. Yeah, the air guitar that was played at a 1985 John Bon Jovi concert, dude. That's how stinking useless this game is, dude. I'm telling you.
All right, Doggy. What makes it so bad, buddy?
I don't know. I just felt like saying that. I really didn't have much bad to say about the game. I don't know. You covered it pretty good. I didn't play. Okay, so I had played like Dead or Alive 2. I think it was called Hardcore, like Hardcore or something.
Ultimate.
Like it was trying to be like all sexy and that kind of stuff. So it was on the Dreamcast and on the PlayStation, right? And I might have played this at somebody's house that had an Xbox like back in the day or this or that, but I played this through Xbox Back Compat. This is cool. They still have that. This is still available to buy. If you still want it today, you can still get this Xbox game. Because I didn't have an Xbox back then. But I love 3D fighters. And I love good 3D fighters, right? Some trash. Okay, so like a Soul Calibur, a Virtual Fighter, Tekken's all right. But yeah, this one stands up and of a great series that's worth it. The Dead Alive 1, 2, and 3 were great. I think the guy that was behind him left after that.
He just passed away actually this week. So maybe that's why I was thinking about it. Yeah.
And I don't think he had I know he didn't have to like the later ones lost a soul. Not that they were bad, but like these.
No, I agree with you. 4 and 5 were pretty bad, but I think 6 is a return to form.
Okay, yeah, and I played 6 because I had like an extensive like free thing. It even had I think it had Mei Sherry Nui in there.
Yeah, she was a DLC. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And it's still fun to play, but 4 and 5 weren't the same as these first 3. Because that dev stopped after that for some odd reason or something. But yeah, still it's great.
Multi-level stages. You see what I'm talking about, man?
Right, and yeah, for exactly all the reasons that Axel explained, I don't have to go over it. Yeah, that's cool as F, right? Yeah, so definitely best in the series. Because you still had the same main dude from it, and this was the pinnacle at that point. And you can still get this for probably about $15. So if you don't have this, and you're a fighting game dude, or even if not, just check it out. A piece of history, because this game plays really good. This is a good fighting game. This isn't just, for a decade and a half or 15 years, video games are overran by fighting games, whether they were great.
Great ones back here,
or whether they were crap, and there was a lot of them. But this one definitely was great, especially these first 3 ones. So yeah, great picks, Axel. I'm rambling on. Yeah,
Let's
great.
stick with the chat. I do not typically play fighting games, but if I do, it's Dragon Ball Z and Street Fighter from Corny Puddle. Yeah.
He's like the what's that guy? I don't usually drink beer, but when I do, it's Dos Equis. I get rid of that guy.
Right.
Yeah, these.
Pixel Slapper says Virtual Fighter. I love Dead or Alive and Soul Calibur, but the Virtual Fighter isn't button mashing. Yeah, no, you
No!
mashing this one. Yeah,
Bam. That's what That's and this one button mashy, and that's what's great about Virtual Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that, yeah. Whoever said that in the chat, they know that. You got punch,
Absolutely.
kick, and block.
Mm-hmm.
Figure those out. There is no button mash.
That's right.
Bam. All right.
Dead or Alive 2 on the Dreamcast had me and my friends entranced. Great game mechanics and physics, right? Physics, yeah, that's right.
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Well said, Glinzer.
Yeah, absolutely. Dreamcast days, Soul Calibur, Marvel vs. Capcom over and over, and then Dead or Alive 2. Wow, yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Soul Calibur, yeah.
Pixel Slapper says Code Veronica should have been left on the Dreamcast. What? Everybody should play that one. Yeah. Let's see. I still play Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. I'm just saying nothing. I'm just saying nothing. Yeah. You're not the only one, bro. So yeah. Okay. So those are our wrong button. Those are the best of the series games for this episode, guys. But of course,
for this part of the series.
Yeah, for this part, for episode 2. But of course, guys, thank you so much for celebrating 200 episodes, 4 years of the Iconic Video Games podcast here on the Iconic Video Games channel. We appreciate each and every one of you. But of course, we wouldn't be able to do 200 episodes or 4 years without you guys, the chat. And that's right, you guys, the chat will always be the MVP to all of the shows here on the Iconic Video Games channel. And with that being said, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm Axel1324.
And I'm Doggy Dog 420.
And we'll catch you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Have a great weekend.